River Plate fans attack Boca Juniors bus, second leg delayed, video. A number of Boca Juniors players have been reportedly exposed to tear gas after River Plate fans attacked the team bus as it arrived for the second leg of the Copa Libertadores final between the legendary rivals. The match was scheduled to kick off at 3 p.m. ET, with Boca and River Square at 2 after one leg, but now it has been delayed several hours, though there's precedence to suggest that River may have to forfeit. South American Football Confederation, CONMEBOL, officials are currently meeting to discuss whether or not the final should go ahead, after reports that a number of Boca players, including Carlos Tevez, were taken unwell in the club's dressing room following the attack. CONMEBOL announced the final would be delayed 3 hours, though some reports say multiple Boca players have been transported to hospital. If the match is not suspended, it would be stunning, but CONMEBOL is apparently insisting that the match must be staged on Saturday. Footage before the match showed an adult strapping flares under the shirt of a child. 2 Boca players have just left via ambulance. Pablo Perez and Jara stands by their decision to postpone match until 1800. Juan G. Arango, Colombia, Italy, at Juan_Arango, 2 of the Premier League Week's 3 remaining matches take place Sunday morning, with potential movement at both ends of the table. Arsenal can move within a point of the top 4 by winning at the Vitality Stadium on Sunday, but the hosts can breathe the rarefied air of 6th if they hold serve against the Gunners. Bournemouth would move to within a point of the Gunners with a win, and the match is almost certain to entertain given both managers' desire to play attacking football. Wolverhampton Wanderers have hung with the big dogs so far this season, but haven't always shown up once handed the role of favourites. That's what they'll be when Huddersfield Town heads into the Molineux on Sunday, with Ruben Neves, Raúl Jiménez, and name-quality players mostly absent from the Terriers setup, with apologies to and. Common sense has prevailed after a chaotic day in Argentina, where the second leg of the Copa Libertadores between longtime rivals Boca Juniors and River Plate has been postponed. A group of en route to the match, and several Boca players needed medical treatment after tear gas invaded the vehicle. Boca's Pablo Perez needed medical treatment after getting glass in his eye, while several others were left sick to their stomach, and the match was initially postponed just a few hours. Boca star Carlos Tevez admitted he could not believe the team would be forced to play, but planned on taking the field. Reports claimed FIFA head Gianni Infantini told Boca it would forfeit the match if it did not take the field, but River did not want to play, either. You can appreciate that the organizers would have feared what may happen outside the stadium if the match was suspended, but it also may have served to amplify the danger inside the venue as well. Según el presidente de CONMEBOL, River también se sintió afectado por la demora y pidió no jugar. Bien por ellos. Andrés Cantor, at Andrés Contorgal, the first leg was also suspended because of poor field conditions following a rainstorm, and finished 2-2. The final has now been set for 3 p.m. ET Sunday. The entire day has been a black eye for FIFA and CONMEBOL, and every eye will be trained on how both organizations deal with Sunday's events around and inside the stadium. Rubber bullets being fired outside of the Monumental now as tensions rise between River fans and riot police. Dan Colasimone, at Dan Colasimone, Barcelona may not finish the weekend atop La Liga's table, but a dramatic late equalizer means Atletico Madrid won't leapfrog their longtime foes. Lionel Messi set up Ousmane Dembele for a 90th-minute winner to cancel out a 77th-minute opener, as Barca won a stingy affair at the on Saturday. Streaking toward the top of the 18, Messi trapped a cross with a thigh and used his second touch to play Dembele into the right side of the box. The Tepat the match-tying goal. Barca had 70% of the ball, and Costa's goal was the only Atleti effort on goal. The match was one of just 5 staged Saturday in La Liga, with 5 more on tap for Sunday. If Sevilla beats visiting Real Valladolid, it will go atop the table. Goals, goals, goals. The Bundesliga returned from international break with a fury, with only 1-0 in the 7 matches staged Friday and Saturday. The fact that a 2-1 win from leaders Borussia Dortmund gets pushed down to the elsewhere portion of our wrap-up shows you the nutty nature of the day. Bayern is now 9 points off of first-place BVB following an inspired loss at the Allianz Arena. Thomas Müller scored twice as Bayern held 2-0 and 3-1 leads, the latter with just over a half hour to play. But Luka Bacchio finished off his hat-trick with goals in the 77th minute and 3rd minute of stoppage time to send Bayern's winless league run to 3 matches. There's a new second-place side, at least until Sunday, as Eintracht built a 3-goal lead starting with a first-minute goal from Canadian midfielder. Star strikers Sebastian Haller and Luka Jovic also scored in the win. It was 2-1 to the hosts when Nürnberg went down a man through Robbery Bauer's second yellow card. Schalke took further control through Guido Burgstaller, and scored twice in the final 10 minutes to salt away a fourth win of the season. American winger Haji Wright made his Schalke senior debut in the 88th minute, getting 3 touches and completing both of his passes in the cameo. The 20-year-old has 6 goals and 3 assists for Schalke 2, earning his first spot in a matchday 18 since 2017. Friday. Freiburg vs Werder Bremen, 9:30 am ET Sunday. Noon ET Sunday.